Hello there, viewers at home. It's Action Johnny here, back with another slice of L5R Crab Crane Deck action. So, the game you're about to watch was recorded a couple of nights ago. It was a game versus a talented dragon player called Mirumoto Kai using my Crab Crane deck, which I've got posted up on this YouTube channel. Yeah, it's quite a long game. I think it clocks in at about an hour and 45, hour and 50 minutes. Um, as I said, it has happened now. I won't spoil the ending for you, but there are a lot of valuable lessons to be learned, and even if you don't quite get to the end of it, and I certainly won't begrudge you anything for that, viewers at home. Um, Even if you don't quite get to the end of it, it's definitely worth checking out the roundup of my play decisions at the end. Cool, so without further ado, here's the game. Okay, so here we are, ready to go. Let's just double check everything. Is this all good? Fantastic. Right, so here we are now. So I didn't get first player. Not great, but never mind. Sorry, I didn't get to choose first player, I should say. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Rally's going to go under the stronghold. And yeah, we will wait to see what the dynasty is saying. Okay, so I'm going to keep Satoshi in the eye mines, and I'm going to mulligan the other two. So those iron mines are actually on shameful, which is pretty good for us. Look at that. That's exactly the character I wanted here. Okay, so we got options now based on what we see him flip. And there's the rival as well, which is great. I'm actually going to keep that whole... am I going to keep the duelist training? Could be good here. Could get let go. I suppose, yeah, there's no harm in him letting that go. If he lets that go, that's one less let go for the reprieves that we so desperately don't like losing. Yeah. Now let's hang on to that hand. We'll see what he flips. Okay, so I just don't want to see a Neatin Master and a Doom Shigenja. I just don't want to see that on that side of the board. Let's just pray for a wee bit of luck from the old heart of the cards. And yeah. In the meantime, we'll wish him good luck. You know, and even if we lose today, and there's a very real chance of that happening, at least we can hopefully try and put on a show for everyone and you know, try and teach all of us a little bit about this matchup. Okay, so yeah, there's his flop. He has right Suge there. That's slightly problematic because that means our Vanguard Warrior is probably not going to do a whole lot if he can just duel me with the right Suge. Having said that, I do have the Iron Mine. I mean, it's kind of a waste to squander that. What's Satoshi on? Satoshi's on Meditations, which isn't a bad little trap either. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is get the Vanguard Warrior and then we're going to pass. And hopefully he will not get right Sugo. This could be a mistake. This could be an awful, awful mistake. Because I'm going to be entirely reliant on... Okay, so he gets the one cost dicey to start with. This is enormously risky. But yeah, let's just give it a pass and see what he decides to do here. I'm actually going to bid 3 first turn here with the hope of trying to find some conflict characters, some 1-droppers that I can just pop in. That's going to be the plan. I expect him to get Raitsugo here with 2 Fate. That's what I'm expecting. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's how it goes. We're going to bid 3 because we don't mind losing a couple of these cards to Restoration. Okay, right, so that's interesting. Turn 1 we get Assassination and another rival. So if we hit Restoration, we're probably going to lose the Training, the Katana, and either. I don't like throwing away rivals. We might have to lose one of them as well. It's not great, but it's going to have to be what we go with. So it would have been really great to see a Steward of Law here or a Haruma Skirmisher, but alas, you know, we've had a bit of luck with our starting flop already, so we cannot be too upset about that. Okay, so we won't bother with the conflict action. We may even pass our first conflict. Oh, no, passing first conflict is not a good idea. No, what we need to do here is we need to go Earth and threaten activating that Keeper so he defends, hopefully with Raitsugu. That's what we need to do. So we're not going to take any pre-conflict actions. But we need to give him an incentive to stop this Earth challenge from going through. The Iron Miner is doing us a favour there because it is essentially shutting down his own assassination if he's running it. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We'll do the military. We'll see what we've got. Manicured Garden, right. So we'll probably be coming back to this one a fair bit. And he does defend Raitsugu. That's great. That's kind of what we need here. Fantastic. So he's defending that there. He's got first action. I imagine we will see a manicured gun trigger, or maybe he'll just go straight in for the duel. No, he's just going to policy debate us. Okay, well that's cool. We're going to see how much does he need to win this thing by? He needs to get, so if he bids 5 and we bid 3. So let's bid 2, and if he bids 1, then whatever. He bids 4. Okay, so he can see our hand. He's probably going to chuck Assassination. The last thing I want to see on his side of the board is a second policy debate. And if he does, I'm going to switch my bids. So he will need to... I probably should have bid 5 there. But hey-ho. So yeah, he discards Assassination. That's fair enough. Because he just kind of gave me the honor to use that, so he had to. Cool. Let's see what he's going to do now. We'll pass. We're super not invested in winning this one. Ancestral Dacia. Okay, that's fine. I guess he's going in for the duel now. Let's just make sure I haven't misunderstood that. Turns that characters. Alright, discard it, and this. Yeah. Alright, so sweet. The Iron Mines isn't going to do anything to us this turn. That's fine. Sorry, not the iron. The duel isn't going to do anything to us this turn. The iron mine is going to save us from losing the duel. It's a bold first play. So I could bid 5 here. But, you know, what's the point here? He bids 1. Maybe he bids 2. I'm going to bid 1. Yeah, fine. So we use the iron mine there to save the Vanguard Warrior. That's all good. So already he's invested a policy debate in this, and he's put a weapon there, which we're going to be looking to steal next turn with Satoshi. So we're still going to keep on passing here, still going to keep on passing. He may still get a break this turn if he's got a conflict character in his hand. We'll see. The main thing is that we have flipped a province we can at least attack. I mean, I don't like necessarily going to a province that gives him 1 fate every turn, but we may have to do that here. Okay, so we actually do have another option as well. We could... So we'll see what he decides to do with his first conflict, because there's no... there's no way I can actually defend a military here. So he actually might get a break if he's got a Banzai in hand, which would be unfortunate. But, you know, we'll just have to see what happens with that. If he does have a Banzai, then he has a Banzai and there's nothing we can really do. Let's just hope he doesn't go for Shameful now, eh? That would suck. Okay, so actually what we might do is we might leave Manicured Garden well alone. And what we might do is see if we can find Restoration or Feast of Famine. So he's attacking Defend the Wall with a military thing. I'm not going to bother defending that because I can't. If he's got the Banzai, he gets a break here, and that's just something we have to deal with. We may end up getting a break. No, we won't, because he's probably got Mirumoto's Fury in hand. We'll see. We'll see what he wants to invest here. He's gone for water. He's going to stand up, right, Sugo. That's fine. That's kind of annoying. But hey, that's what you've got to do. So, maybe we won't go poking for Restoration then. Maybe we just have to play this defensively. Which sucks, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, so he is going to go for the break. He's going to spend a fate to a ring. And then he's going to probably boost him up somehow with a weapon, I imagine. This may be a very quick match. We shall see. So my 2 options for my next attack are either dump a rival with no fate on and go looking for one of the danger provinces, coverting Raitsugo, or my other option is to just hang back and defend. And that really does depend on what he has in hand, because he's going to get the break here. That's card number 5. Sorry, that's his last fate. He has a hand side of 5. Cool. So he's breaking that, and he's going to stand right to go. Cool. So I think, we're going to play it a little risky here. We are going to stick a rival down with no fate, because we've got the Vanguard Warrior. And we're going to put a fan on him. No, we're not. No, we're not. I've just realised that he can probably solo break with Raitsugu on the return. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to dump a rival down with no fate, and we're going to play defensively. That's the right situation. Sorry, that's the right call here. We'll pass. Yeah, that sucks, but you know. That's what it's about. We just can't let 2 breaks a turn. We cannot have an opening turn with 2 breaks. That is awful. So what we really want to happen is for him to go over to Shameful or Meditations now. Fertile Fields wouldn't be bad, but it's not exactly great. Well, we've still got that Restoration of Balance out there. We might end up bidding high next turn as well. Because we have 1 province that we can focus on breaking at least. It might have been better to skip my first conflict and have used the... Would that have made a difference? Maybe not. Oh well. No point living in the past, eh? It's done now. So he passes his conflict opportunity as well. He's not up for walking into a province. So now we're just going to fate up this guy and we'll pass there. Sadly, that means he is going to get the favour. So if Sumiko comes out now, we're going to be in a spot of bother. Not the best first turn, all things considered, but hey, that might be down to my poor choices as much as anything. Kai saying taking political favour versus crab feels weird. Okay, so we're going to keep Satoshi and we're going to discard the keeper. Satoshi is going to really help this turn. We'll see what he decides to go with. Right, so no Sumiko, so just thank heaven some small mercies there. Great, we've got a favourable ground as well, which means that we can actually go poking for some other stuff. He might actually get Takashi Akunia. Nah, he probably doesn't have the money this turn. No, so we will get this dude out with 2. That's what we're going to do. We don't need the Yasuki yet. We'll let him get the Swordsmith. That's fine. What we'll do then is we'll actually do a 4 bid. So we'll pass here, and we'll get the fate, and then we'll do Satoshi's action, unless he has a cloud straight off the bat, which would suck. But let's do a 4 bid. He gets it on the back, so he has first action here. If he has a cloud, no, he doesn't. He's looking at the top 5 cards for what for here? Finger of Jade. Cool. So now we're going to do Satoshi. And we get a storehouse. Great. That's not exactly. Oh, for fuck's sake. And there is our Karada district, which was actually the next card we just got rid of with the storehouse. Okay, so what we really need now is a rebuild for that district. That was a big old dynasty card discard. No. And no other keepers either. Right. Okay. So there's the Finger of Jade. There's a reprieve, which is something I imagine that's going to get promptly let go, but hey ho, we might be able to policy debate any let goes out of his hand. So I still think we're stuck kind of playing defensively this turn. I don't think there's a huge amount we can achieve offensively. I kind of just want to keep this fate lead going. I mean, really what I want now is for him to attack the fertile fields. I mean, finding a rebuild for that Karada district is going to be so clutch. And look, yeah, there's the reprieve on the Doomshigen Genja, so he knows that by keeping her around, he really, he's really putting the lockdown on my offensive capabilities here. So we're just going to have to play quite defensively, I think. And that's fine. If that's what we've got to do, that's what we've got to do. We've got 3 copies of A Shame, and we got Core Games, so, it's not all bad. I would prefer different cards in my hand at this point in time. Oh, God, and there's the covert. That's fine. He can do that. We've got favourable ground. So he's going to look to do that. Maybe I'll Voltron up. Yeah, maybe I will. We'll Voltron up this Satoshi. We'll see if he's going to come in with a military and right Sugo, we'll just come in with a policy debate. Would be great to use the favourable ground to remove our own challenger if we happen to find fertile fields, but I'm not really putting much stock in that. No, we're just going to need to just dig in defensively and see if we can weather the storm. He put Finger of Jade on Swordsmith. That's fine. Really, what I needed to do is attack into fertile fields or what's the other one? We're going to put the Katana on Satoshi at the minute, by the way, just in case. I don't really fancy dueling right Suga without it. Yeah, either fertile fields or hopefully meditations on the Tau. Now, I don't want to give away that my hand isn't the greatest right now, so I won't complain in the chat about that. He's playing cautiously though, which is kind of what I'd expect. What's he going for? What's he going for? Shameful. Any of these would do in some capacity. Any of these would do. And there's stuff I can draw into. Lots of options here. I could draw into a steward. I could draw into a charge. Would be great. I mean, he's probably got censor, so we'll have to scout his hand first. Having said that, he's only got 6 cards in hand. He can't have everything. What's he going for? He's going for shameful. Good. So we will be putting Satoshi into that because fuck. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna send. We are gonna click down there. We're just gonna send him right on in there. So he's made us use it, which he's probably happy about, and now he essentially has the first action, which is kind of lame, but you know, just got to do what we can do here. I imagine. You see, I'm okay with dueling Raitsugo. Okay, so we're going to do that since the figure of Jade is not there. So we are now at 6-7 there. Raitsugo is a very scary 6 himself, I think. We'll see what he does. We are really happy to policy debate. What does Finger of Jade do? When the effects of ability the time. Okay, so maybe we won't policy debate because he's just Finger of Jade at that. But what we can do is for shame Raitsugo, which we will do. Cool. Fine. He can do that. That's fine. He used his own favourable grounds to pull out. So cool. I think if my understanding of the rules is correct, he can't duel a character with a dash. So I'm okay for this now. I'm not sure that was the best move by him. Slight display says, don't worry mate, I'm sure I made a few myself. Okay, so I wonder. Yeah, okay, so here's a fun line of play. Let's use duelist training and let's duel this thing and see if we can get him to use that Finger of Jade unnecessarily. He probably won't fall for it, but you never know. You just don't know since we can't get Satoshi back. It's probably a bad line of play there, but whatever. Maybe not. No, okay, we have something we can do this turn. We do. Yeah, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to duel this guy, first of all. Just put this little conflict to bed. Since I'm now 6-1, this is entirely unwinnable for him. Yeah, so he's just going to do it. Whatever. This is... There's no point in doing that, but sure. It was fun, right? Cool. We'll pass there. So that's one ring. That's great. We are gonna now covert Raitsugo. Or are we? No, we're not. We're gonna covert the Doom Shigenja. And we're gonna go to Manicured Garden. And we're gonna do a void conflict. Political. And we're gonna make him defend. That's what we're gonna do. Conflict window pass. So let's go. Badunk. Badunk. There we go. I mean, what I'd really like to do is get rid of either Raitsugo. Yeah, it's got to be kind of Raitsugo. Having said that, that little draw engine is pure value. And I wouldn't mind a chance to... So he's honouring that. And we'll just go right ahead and we'll just dishonour him again there. Because we do not mind Well, be nice to have the option, right? Be nice to have the option to kneel him out. Even if we're not going to win this turn, we still kind of want to win this conflict. We won't spend cards if we don't have to, but I would like to void off Raitsuga this turn. Maybe the Swordsmith. Oh no, that's probably what's the Swordsmith. The Swordsmith is can get cards every turn. Raitsuga we can kind of play around. No, maybe we do go and get rid of the Swordsmith. You know, maybe that's the right call. Okay, so he's just gonna Mirumoto's Fury me. Cool. Well, at least we've made him use one. That's one. Fine. So he has a political conflict left that I'm not sure he's going to be able to win. I don't really want to have to policy debate the Doom Shigenja. But maybe that's the right call here. He's going to pass. I'm going to pass. No, we will policy debate the Doom Shigenja. He's seen the second rival at this point. I guess that. So I probably misplayed this turn using that duelist training pointlessly because that fate could have been spent for reprieve on my rival. But hey, yeah, that's just me being bad. He's passing his conflict opportunity. Okay, that's actually kind of great for us. So let's just try this now and see if it gets let go. Is that going to happen? It sure is. Still, this is another turn of him finishing with the favor, which is not what we want. We do not want to continue having that. Still, we've got some decent characters to play now. We've got a bit of fate stored up. So we're just going to have to risk it for a biscuit and hope that Sumiko doesn't flop out next turn. And if she does, we're going to need to get that Steward of Law pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Right, so his board will stay, my board stays. It's gonna be risky. I'm gonna chance another Satoshi roulette, I think. Well, we'll see what the flip is first. And then we'll see what we have. Because I've got a lot of different. What have we got? I've got at least 4 Imperial cards, so it can't be too far down if I've gone through over half my deck already. I'm actually going to keep both of these as well. I'm going to totally keep both of these. Right, so his board is vanishing next turn, whereas there's a high chance mine isn't. I really need to find a rebuild. And there's a Gasha Sumiko. Okay, so this is bad times, but there's my Imperial Palace on my broken province. Fucking great. Right, fine. So we're going to get this little guy. So this is another round of playing defensively, I think. So you're gonna bid, if he bids 5, it takes him to 9. I'll bid 3. Great. So I need to see. Now I need to high bid here. I need to just go again fully on the defense. We've got Manicured Gardens up. So we are going to plop the old Witch Hunter down with 2 fate for sure. He's going to pass. This is super duper risky, but let's do it. Oh, wait. Oh, it is. So the Sochi roulette not paying off too well tonight. So we're actually in a bid low for that exact reason. Cool. So he bids 5. I bid 2. Still not seeing the cards I want. This is really sad times. It looks like I forgot to dupe Satoshi there as well. Okay, that's fine. It serves as a little bit of bait, at least. If he decides to go for fertile fields, and at least the palace being in play now means that I should, with some luck, get favour at the end of the turn. So what I really want to see now is the ability to set up somehow a fate phase where the crab. I'm going to draw a card of Witch Hunter. Witch Hunter Envoy. I can double for shame Sumiko. It's not amazing. What's he going fishing for? He's going fishing for probably something good. Cloud the Mind. Right, so that's going on the Witch Hunter. So much for that. Maybe Satoshi. We'll see how he's feeling. It's a very tense game so far. I've probably made some bad decisions as well, as is my wont. Right, so he's just going to go rampaging around with Right Sugo, just dueling whoever he goddamn well pleases. Which kind of sucks. Poof, rough there. We'll see. We might just have to play around that and go down another province break. We shall see. Yeah, there's Cloud the Mind. He's out of money though. Well, he's not, because he's just going to go for an airing, isn't he? Yeah, let's do that. We just kind of have to get through this turn. So yeah, we're going to pass conflict there. I mean, look at that board. There's no point in me attacking into it. And we're probably going to have to throw another province under the bus. But hey, you know, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Right, okay. Pathfinder's Blade there, which he'll no doubt be looking to cancel the Fertile Fields trigger. Maybe he won't. Maybe he's going back to Shameful here. Man, I hate Raitsugu. Such a scary character. Cool, so coverting Voltron Raitsugu goes straight past the only guy that's worth defending with. He's really doing a very good job of avoiding getting policy debated here, but he's going to have to play into it eventually. What's he contesting here? He's got some good options. Kind of hope he goes Void or Earth. Sorry, Void or Air. I don't want him to go Earth. He could go Water. He is going for Shameful Display. Look at that. Yeah, getting that Karada district discarded was really pretty unlucky. But, so he's going Earth to deny me the Earth. That sucks. But, what are we going to do about it? Okay, so let's just read Pathfinder's Blade. When the effect. Okay, I could try and be cute and shameful. Shameful display my own two guys. I could also try and duelist training him here. So what's he coming in with? 11. Maybe I just let him take this break, really. I mean, offer a token defender, try and do the shameful, get rid of the Pathfinder's Blade. You know. Yeah, that might be better here. That might be better. And then we can use the Witch Hunter to at least try and achieve something. Achieve anything. Right, so God, we just got to pray he doesn't have a. Oh God, what I would do for a rebuild, or just a steward of law, any kind of courtier to for shame that dude. Yeah, yeah, he's stealth, right? He's stealth, my only courtier. Cool. So we're gonna shameful. I imagine that's gonna get cancelled. Boink. This is probably gonna be dumb. He's probably got another policy debate. It's probably better off just letting this break. There we go. He does have another policy debate. We're not going to bother with that. Still, I mean, at this point, really, the best thing for him to do would be to discard my policy debate or my rival. Okay, so here we go, guys. My error this turn, right, and it's a pretty big error, was not buying the shrewd Yasuki because he is a courtier. So that's a massive misplay that I've just done there. God, this is so bad. I can't believe I'm going to publish this. All right. Well, that's just the way the game works sometimes, isn't it? That's so dumb. Now we're going to lose that Yasuki. Two provinces down against Dragon, and Togashi Yakuni still sat there, waiting to come out. Just waiting. He's almost certainly got a second reprieve in hand as well. Yeah, so he does discard the political rival, and I can't blame him for doing that. Is he going to duel the Kaio Envoy? God, I really hope that he is. Oh, I've played this so badly. I've played this. He's not. He's not even taking the bait. He's not risking giving us any cards. And he discards one of the 3 for shames that we had. Well, that's fine. That sucks losing the rival. Hey, that's what you get. So we can't go poking around because Feast of Famine's still out there. So fine, Katana there. Cool. Pass. Right, I'm at least going to try break Manicured Garden this turn, I think. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. He's got political left, so we're just going to go straight in there. We are going to... Maybe we should just go for a real Fate Hoardy kind of strategy here. Could dishonor her, but it doesn't do a whole bunch. Actually, it does do a whole bunch. But do we really want to leave 2 Fate on that ring? Do we want to leave 2 Fate on that ring? No, not especially. What's he gonna do? Void? Probably. Can he win Void? That's another consideration for us. He probably can. We really don't want to leave Voltron. Really don't need Voltron to leaving play. I mean, maybe we just smash Manicured Gardens with Satoshi and then defend with the other two. Maybe that's what we do. Because Satoshi can pretty much take on whoever at this point. And if he sends someone in, we policy debate them. So I actually think we go fire here then. We'll go fire with Satoshi to try and dishonor Sumiko. And that way, if she attacks us, we can just bang her out with Fashane. If he has censure, we're kind of fucked, but whatever. Let's see what we can do here. We've got to put some pressure on, you know, and I really don't want to be staring down the barrel of a Togashi Yakuni copying a Witch Hunter next turn. I really do not want that. Especially considering it looks like I'm going to have to I'm going to have to reshuffle my Dynasty deck pretty soon, but luckily I'm fairly ahead on honor, so that's okay. Okay, so he is defending. That's good. We can policy debate him and see if we can find a censure. Oh no, we can't. He's got the bloody Finger of Jade. Fine, we can just bow him then. We can just bow him. If he has 6 cards in his hand, and 2 of those are censures, I'm gonna be annoyed. Truth be told, I'm gonna be annoyed. So he uses Manicured Garden. I'm gonna just bow him the hell out. He's passing. I can't policy debate because of that goddamn finger. That's so annoying. Yes, let's at least get rid of the fire. Togashi Yakuni. Let's dishonor Sumiko. And you know that's a line of play. He can get some more fate now. I didn't really want to give him the airing, but you know, that's what we had to do. And now we're going all in on this defense here. And what we'll probably end up doing actually is just policy debating this Uganda if he goes in for. Actually, it doesn't matter. We're going to policy debate whoever he sends in here. And if he cancels that, fine. We will then just start for shaming. He might actually just pass and continue to take the favour, which is probably a decent shout. Oof. Still, that's fine if he wants to do that. He is just going to keep, what's his name, Satoshi in play for another round. And my economy, okay, good, he's not doing that. Oh shit. We're going to tie anyway. What am I on about? Sorry, ignore me, viewers at home. I'm still winning the favour. Because he doesn't have an Imperial Palace. Alright, okay, here we go. He's going for it. He's going for that Elfield. That's fine. We're going in here. We're going to do that. And what is this? Fine. It's a policy debate. We're going to just do that straight away. We're not even going to risk anything else. So he has to bid. If I bid 1, he needs 5, 8. So I need to bid 3. And he'll bid 1. Cool. He's got another Tattooed Wanderer. He's got 2 fans. So let's think about this. It is currently 8 to me. I can go to 10. I can go to 10 in total here. He can put 2 fans down. That's going to take him to 11, and Court Games takes him. He hasn't used Amble either. So he's going to Court Games Sumiko back to equal. So I think I just get rid of a fan here. Because he's getting 2 from the fortress anyway. And I don't really want him sticking. No, I don't get rid of the fan. I think I get rid of the Tattooed Wanderer. Yeah, that's going to cause me issues. So he could put a fan. So he could go up to 6 here, and then he could go up by 6, 7. So that takes him to 14. Yeah, but I can just for shame him and win. Okay, so right, that's fine. I just got to make sure I play this right. Hopefully he won't use the blade to cancel fertile fields. So, if he plays both fans, cool. So there's the honouring. Fine. Now we Court Games him. No we don't. No we don't. We wait. Then we do this. That's what we do. And actually, we're not even super bothered if... yeah, no, we're not even super bothered about investing loads and loads of resources into this. Really, the only thing we want to make sure that happens is that he doesn't break. If he breaks, we are in a world of trouble. He doesn't have a reprieve, so all that board is going away. And my board's going to stay, as he's only got Sumiko. So we just need to stop him from breaking, since he's probably not going to steal honor from us. How much is he going to dump into this conflict? Not seen a single let go yet. Okay, so now he is winning. So that takes him to 2 rings, but I get the favour at that point. Alright. He may not be running centre hilariously. Yeah, this is a pretty low impact conflict. I don't care if he wins. It sucks that I had to, in retrospect, getting the airing would have been great, but I didn't want to, like, firing didn't really achieve very little. Okay, so he doesn't bother going for the break. So he has 1 standing glory, but because I won that defensive conflict, that's that. And he isn't going for more honor. So I think I bid 2 again. I'm just going to take the favor for military. There's the reprieve. That would have been lovely. Okay. So we got rid of Tagashi Akuni, which is something. We're down a break still, but really, as I said before, it's only that 3rd break that matters. Got a reprieve. This is probably about the time he finds his let goes. We're going to keep all of our stuff that we have there. Oh, we're going to lose the Imperial Palace, obviously. There's nothing we can do about that. We're going to lose some honor from reshuffling our deck. Before that happens, I would quite like to get the keepers into play. No, we won't be getting rid of him. So at least we have the favor for a turn. At least we have that. And actually, I may just Satoshi to just finish going through our deck to reshuffle it after this. Just get it out of the way. We'll see. We'll see after this. That's the last keeper, right? Okay. Okay, so this is good. Shuichi's here now. There's a Yojimbo. We haven't seen a charge yet. His flop's not amazing. He does have that very, very nasty Kitsuki Investigator. But what can we do about that? He has to kind of choose between the Kitsuki Investigator and the Niten Master. He did just get both swords back to hand as well, so it's likely he may be feeling that the Niten Master is the better purchase here, and it looks like he's going that way. Okay, so I mean, I'm gonna draw because he's got Pathfinder's Blade here, right? So I'm actually gonna draw a big. I'm gonna draw 5, I think, and I'm gonna go digging for a rebuild and just try and get the Karada District into play, get that Pathfinder's Blade stolen so I can attack a 2nd province. So, first things first. Should have done that last turn. It was silly of me and risky. Oh, I forgot to trigger Fertile Fields last turn as well. What an idiot. Or did I? I don't know. Christ, I can never remember. Cool. We're gonna get. Do we just go the whole hog here and get? We got such a decent amount. Yeah, let's get 3 on him. Just fuck it at this point. So we're gonna pass now. If he doesn't pass first. So Shuichi's a pretty good character in this matchup because of the all-important covert. And of course we know that he's down to just 1 Tattooed Wanderer left in his deck. We saw his hand. Oh mama, we really need to find a rebuild now. We need to find a rebuild for that Karada District. We need to get that Pathfinder's Blade. We've got a good ball position. Even just a Way of a Crab Skirmisher would be great. Would be great this turn. He's definitely got to go 5, right? So we pass Dynasty. We're going to bid 5 as well. Yes, we both bid 5. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? I still don't have a rebuild. This is just the worst. Okay, no rebuild. We do have mountain. That's something. His stupid coverting duelist is gone. There's another thing. Oh my god! He just loves this, doesn't he? Just loves it. Right. There's gonna be some losing of honor soon from someone, somewhere. I would love to win an Earth ring. Okay, so if I can't bloody well win, I can't even go poking. I can't even go poking because of Feast of Famine and Restoration. This is really shitty. I'm gonna have to go fully on the defensive again. Oh man, oh man, this sucks. I could put a second instance of duelist training on Satoshi and get the effect twice. Yeah, that could be quite funny. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the time pans out. Early days, yeah. I can't believe I've gone through half my deck and not seen a rebuild. That's just awful. Cool. So I imagine he's going to cover Satoshi, and that's fine because we have got Mountain this turn. We'll see. He's probably going to get favor back again. He's probably going to go Void now. I could reprieve a Yojimbo that I charge in here, but it seems relatively low impact. This is a difficult game to call. I mean, that last turn didn't go perfectly for me. There was a small joy with that Manicured Garden getting broken, but this is tough. Okay, so he's not messing around. He wants to put this to bed. At least Sumiko is kneeling after this. I imagine this is a military conflict. That's fine. I'm not even going to bother sailing this witch hunter when it gets low, you know, it's already clouded. What's even the point? So Satoshi, District, Corona, yep. So what have I got? My last Imperial card is a dupe of Satoshi. So he is going for the fertile fields. I imagine he's got enough to break. We'll see. We will defend both of these guys for 8. And we will attempt to draw a card. He's probably going to pass. Yeah, he did. Sorry, pass. He's probably going to Pathfinder's Blade. He did. He's playing around the whole for shame thing really, really well here. Yeah, I am going to reprieve this Yojimbo because that means I can weigh at the crab one of his big guys if he doesn't have a Yojimbo at the end. And that would be sweet. Yeah, so he's bonsaiing. Fine. Cool. We will send in this guy. Really good two Gosper in this situation. He's going to put a die show on someone, maybe Sumiko. So he can get another 4, 6. I can get another 3. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, so this die show. That's our field is breaking. It sure is breaking here. Now we got some plays. What we could do is stick the duelist training on what's his name, Shuichi, and bow out the little guy. Maybe even bow out the Ni-Ten Master if we stick it on the Yojimbe. We shall see. Well, I'm not going to get any more characters into the conflict at this point, so now's the time to box. Boing. So that takes us about equal. He's gonna... He doesn't really want to put weapons on his Ni-Ten Master at this point because that's inefficient. And I believe she's now got 2 restricted weapons on her. So he can use his box and that'll take him to 18, but he's still not breaking, so he will have to use the sword, which will take him to 20 to my 15. Yeah, so I actually can't win this. He is gonna break. He's gonna break, and there's nothing I can do about it because okay, so here's what we're gonna do. No, 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 no. That is bad. That is bad, bad, bad. No, we're not gonna do that. Ignore me, viewers at home. Cool. So now we are going to mount in on Shuichi, since he can't be converted. So he is breaking now. So my options are to attempt... Huh. Okay, cool. He's running out of gas a bit. He's still got some good stuff there in his hand. God, I just wish I had 1 copy of Rebuild, you know? So, it looks like I'm kind of stuck at my stronghold for a while here, you know? And that's not a good place to be because my stronghold has Rally on it, which is shit. Bad, bad times here, chaps. Bad, bad times. See, because I didn't find those early dangerous provinces, I'm now kind of stuck playing chicken. Alright, I have to pass them. I have to pass. I have to let him break. Oh god, he's gonna bow Shuichi, isn't he? Oops. Huh. That's probably a misclick. But he hasn't mentioned it, so okay, cool, we'll take what we can get here. And we're going to very much pass our conflicts because we're screwed. Can he stand his Ni-Ten Master? Hilariously, I'm actually still winning favour at this point. Right. Is he going to do a conflict? He's going to do a poke, isn't he? He's going to do a poke so you can see what's on the box. God, if only I had that luxury instead of having an absolute board of badasses. If he does do a poke, we're going to call game Shuichi and we're going to get him honoured. And then we're going to have to really figure out what our out here is. If we get lucky, he's probably got another reprieve in his hand by now. God. God, I hope he doesn't. We'll find out. He took Finger of Jade twice, so maybe it's just not there. Maybe he hasn't drawn it. If he hasn't, then we're going to get very lucky. What's he doing? No. I won't bother even triggering it. Right, so we'll just do this. And we'll overwhelmingly win. Get duelist training again. What would be the point? Rebuild, not having rebuild this game has really killed me, because if I had rebuild, I could actually do a probing attack this turn. I can actually spend some cards now to honor a guy. I can honor Shuichi, which is what I'm going to do. You know, I could stick a duelist training on him as well, which there's no harm in me doing right now. Yeah, there's the reprieve. He's not going anywhere there. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, in that case, we'll just reprieve up our own Yojimbo and we'll wait. We will wait, because we might be able to dig deep for an assassinate. Right. What happens here? It means we can buy one guy. No, it doesn't. So it means we can't buy anyone next turn without shuffling the deck. So we may as well just shuffle the deck now with Satoshi. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, cool. We're going to lose 8 on it. That's fine. Oh, you are kidding me. Well, okay, that's fine. This is awful. So he's going to kazoo the Fate from Satoshi off. So we'll just let him do that. That's fine. There's nothing I can do about this at this point. Right, fine, yes. If he has to let go now, we're kind of in a bit of trouble. Not massively, but we're in a bit of trouble. Let's see, he probably does have a let go. He hasn't drawn one yet. I'm 100% expecting one. There is a god. No let go. I spoke too soon. There it is. Okay, so Satoshi's leaving play, i.e. Jimbo's leaving play, but at least we still get a favour again. Small victories, eh, chaps? Small victories. At least the good news there is we can get. I mean, I could really defend at this stronghold all day if I just keep passing. And then I just need the Karad district. let's not discard Satoshi. He's probably the only thing keeping us in the game right now. It's actually quite clever fetching him. So we lose 5 on of having to shuffle the goddamn Dynasty discard. That's fine. We still have the favor. So we go dunk there. We're going to get Satoshi back out again. And then we're going to bid 5 again. His flop's kind of crappy, I've just seen. No, I need Satoshi still. It's the only thing keeping me realistically in this game. Right, so there he is again. He's going to American. We are going to get this guy. Jerry's lamenting me on the crab chat over here. So he passes. We're just going to have to grind this out. Just going to have to grind this out, chaps. I'm not going to pass. I'm going to do that. Oh, great. Now, now we're all good. Fantastic. Deck's been shuffled, so no chance for rebuild. If we can get to that point. Sorry guys, this is a really boring game to watch. Probably, who knows. I'm not making it particularly interesting, but I've kind of been forced into a corner here. So let's just bid 5. I can't see myself doing any attacking. Cool, he's bidding 2. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. And finally, rebuilds just after I shuffle my entire discard dynasty. Great. But I can actually do some poking stuff now. I just can't hit restoration of balance, which is kind of a bummer, but okay, we'll see what we can do. Draw phase actions, we will pass. Steward of Law at last, so we can start banging out some people with for shame. So we can probably hold him at our stronghold fairly indefinitely, at least for the time being. I kind of need to empty my hand a bit, so I might go on a card splurge this turn. And if he wants to play towards Dishonor, then that's cool. Do we get a second charge? No, that would be too great, wouldn't it? Yep, so nothing there. Him. Are both my katanas in the discard pile? Just one. Okay, so we could just actually have the Shuichi in play forever. That would be pretty cool. And then we can just one bid next turn, look for restoration. Right, fine. Cool. I'm going to have to pass my conflict opportunities again. God damn, this sucks. This sucks so hard. I just want to attack. I just want to attack! Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know what he's fingering of Jade for at this point, you know. Realistically, I suppose he's just protecting it from potential wear the crabs. That's fine. I can't do anything about that until I find my goddamn Karada district. Yeah, so no surprises here. I'll be passing my conflicts. No, first things first. Yeah, no, pass, 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 pass. At least we can potentially trigger Shuichi this turn. Whoa, joy. So I'm going to ease off on the bidding a bit after this, because I need some honor back. Assassination's probably well and truly off the table. I mean, I could do it. The situation I'm in, folks, is quite simply I am dragon locked here because I have a 33% chance of hitting a province that will instantly lose me the game. That's fine, you can do whatever you like, all of your swords. So he has one ancestral Daisho in hand still, which means he can. So I shouldn't be for shaming the Niten Master anyway. Has he got more stuff he wants to put out? Let's find out. Yep, he's drawing more cards. Fine, I'll put out a card just for the lols. Is he going to pass yet? Now, it looks like he is... He's had enough of my shit, I tell you. He's just going to rally for one big final attack here. And I imagine that's going to be... I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm equibalanced in both stats. But what I can tell you is that I will be going firmly after Sumiko and bowing her out, so she's useless. So what's he going to contest? Military Void for 11, so cool. We will... What do we do there? Do we block with more? He can stand back up with the Niten Master and do political. So if we just bang her out, then it's actually not that bad. Cool, so do we put a courtier in here to be safe? What's he got potentially politically? He's got the Niten Master and then a load of other fluff. No, so I should probably do it this way. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We can always call games. So let's actually start off by doing that. Let's get one of... no, that's bad. I should save that for when I need it. Let's just put the Steward of Law in and pray he doesn't have Assassinate. If he has Assassinate, it's probably a good game here. So he pulls out Sumiko. Interesting. So at the very least, he doesn't have Assassinate. That kind of sucks. That means I'm going to lose my Steward for nothing. But hey ho, we'll just leave that there. So we're not going to get the stuff from Shuichi as I thought. We can double for shame. I think we're just going to have to double for shame whoever he chooses to throw at me. His biggest guy. To pass conflict again. Lame. Oh, I don't have a out in this game. I need an out. I need a goddamn out. Maybe I should just assassinate. Yeah, let's just assassinate. Why not? At least the banter will be strong. It's a terrible play, guy. Don't just assassinate for no reason, especially when you're at 6 on her. So maybe we don't. Maybe we just defend with Satoshi here. Or Shuichi. Sooner or later, that board will run out. Oh my god. I'm in a pretty bad position fate-wise, so I'm going to be buying just one character next turn. So here he comes for political. He's really thinking about it. He's a very careful player, Arkai. So if... Okay, so he's basically trying to get the favor here. So if I leave one of them out of the conflict to keep them standing. So I need to defend with him, really. If I leave them both out of the conflict, if I leave Shuichi out of the conflict, I win this, I can tie favor. Well, that's a lot of ifs, isn't it? But hey, I've got to get rid of these cards, so why not? Okay, we will call games to honor myself. Man, I hate that little butt plug so much. I need to get my goddamn Karada district. God, that would be such a game changer. That is my only out at this point, is Satoshi. That is it, folks. Right, so, I mean, I'm just gonna pass it. Just do that. He's got to invest more stuff. More stuff. Sweet Mountain Anvils. Let's do this. He's probably got to call games. I've seen, maybe not. I've seen 2. Still, he's seen a lot of his conflict. It's pretty likely he's got to call games at this point. No, he does not. So let's just bow her then. Right, so the favor once again stays with us. So we managed to do a good job of at least locking out the favor, stopping him from getting it. So he can now stand the Niten Master, and he's going to have 4 glory to my 4 glory. He's also going to have a bigger board than me, but that's fine, whatever. As long as I get the favor, eh? Let's keep that on military, since we've got 2 huge honored dudes. Oh man, I can't even begin to tell you how much I really hope we flip Parada District here. Right, so he's actually if you can't break my stronghold this turn, he's actually looking like he's in a bit of a pickle. Um, so hilariously, if we were playing in a tournament, I would have lost long ago. But we're not in a tournament; we're on Jigoku online, so whatever. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Dynasty phase. There's my palace again, and that's a really, really sweet little flop there. At this point, I don't really need fate. Oh, okay, he's got those guys. He's got those guys. He's gonna bow everyone out. Oh, this might be game over, guys. Game over, man. Game over. So he goes for both neat and adepts. He's probably going to get the master at this point as well, I imagine. That's fine. And we got a favourable ground. Hooray. Hooray. So we're going to bid 2 this turn. Yeah, he's going for it. He's not taking any chances. He just wants to get this game over with, and who can blame him? Oh my god. And still no goddamn Karada district. Yeah, well, we're pretty fucked. Okay, so plan again will be to he bids 1. We're going to bid 4 again. At this point, we just need. Cool. He's bidding 2. He's going to 2 bid me all the way down. He's going to set up multiple strategies for dishonor here. That's fine. That's all good. We're out for shames. I mean, does he have a let go? Let's find out. Let's go to absolutely monolithic characters here. Yeah, part of me is wondering if it's worth just hopping in a skirmisher, just a way of the crab, you know? Get rid of something. What's he doing? A gaseous swordsmithing again. Great. Alright, so that's going on Satoshi to almost certainly seal the game for him at this point. But whatever, that's cool. Yeah, this is a 100% a game loss here. There's nothing I can do at this point. I think he's just got too many cards. Can pretty much break whatever he wants. I probably played this too defensively. I need more practice against Dragon. Not quite there yet as a player. Especially not when my draws are not doing me favours. I'll pass. We'll pass. We will pass. Ultra low impact Way of the Crab incoming. So you can bow out both of the no attachments guys. And he goes. All right, let's see what he can do. So we can get a total of, we're going to want to play that. So we're going to definitely. Oh, we can actually only kneel out one of my guys. Okay, so yeah, we'll stick them both in. Whatevs. Yeah, done. What's he doing? Earth, fine. Give a literal fuck at this point. We will just mountain on probably Shuichi, I think. Let's mountain on Shuichi. Does he have the cards he needs to break me? Yep, that's fine. You can continue to do that little cheeky thing, which is really annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah, no, it's cool. So he's winning. Okay, let's see if we can do it. It's just auto passing from until we need to do our stronghold. Let's hope he's got enough banzais and swords. Okay, cool. So now it's breaking. Yeah, he's got this in the bag. We can't do shit. So we will just drop in this just in case. Mistake. Okay, cool. And then sadly, we're going to have to drop this guy in as well. And the reason we're doing this is just to get as much benefit from our stronghold as possible. So he's going to get 2 from his stronghold. You know, the greedy play. No, I tell you what. I tell you what we do here. I tell you exactly what we do. Right, he's passing, right? He's going to pass. Do you have 2 weapons for that Niten Master? I made a mistake using Mountain on Shuichi there. But never mind. Maybe he can just win in political if he stands up the Niten Master with the Ancestral Daisho. Yeah, he might be able to. We'll see. We'll pass. He's passing. He resolves the conflict. He gets a ring. All my guys kneel. Okay, so what we can do is do a play with a favourable ground where we essentially God, I gotta get that reprieve off that little butthole. Maybe Takashi Akuni actually. That would share a thing or two. Haha. Let's just get the ring with the fate on. We'll go over here. We'll covert this guy. Restoration of balance at last. There it is. Great, so we can crack that next time. If there is a next time. Cool. He passes. We favourable grounds Koya Shuichi back out, and now we see if we can hold off the storm from these Niten Masters. I'm not sure we can. I think he might have us here. And I forgot to do Shuichi because I'm a fucking noob. He's probably got the Daisho for the other one. So a court game should seal it for him here. So this guy's 5. He's going to go up to potential. Oof, a lot basically. He's going to go up to a lot. Yeah, there's the fine katana. In there, I think this is game now. This is game. We came a long way, guys. We just didn't get out the trap fast enough. Mm-hmm. Mm. So, if he has a fan and he uses his stronghold, I'm pretty sure that's that. That's good game at this point. So we'll just do that. No, I can still assassinate. We'll do what we gotta do to stay in the game. There it is. There it is. Oh my god, this is so ballsy. So Neo Master. If I kill that guy who's contributing 2, he goes down to 12. He still needs the court games to break. So, I mean, let's just do it at this point. Why not? You're gonna lose if we don't. Core games for the game. That's what you need. You need that core games. Do you have it? He doesn't have it. Oh, fantastic stuff. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Are we going to go for the Iron Mines or are we going to go for the Imperial Palace? Let's go for the Imperial Palace, I guess. Right, what are we doing? He wins 2. So he's got nothing favour. I've got standing 2. I don't need the Palace. No, let's go for an Iron Mine and save an extra guy. And then at least this way I can get another favour of Shuichi. Yes! Oh, so good. Oh, so good. The banter is so strong. Right, I basically have to get an air ring or I'm screwed. So I can't bid any more than I'm still essentially going to lose next turn. But at least he loses all of these goddamn weapons. All of them just go now. No. And I'm second player, so I still have my second conflict. So let's waste no time in getting this airing. Oh, baby, yeah. No, if I do that, then my whole play of... That's fine. Oh, god damn it, Dan, you absolute muppet. He gets the favour, but screw it. I get to not get Dishonored out next turn. No! That was so bad. Why did I do that? Okay, so I don't get airing and I don't get the favour. Oh, God. God, I'm so bad. Yeah, that's a good point. He could have he could have ended the game last time. Okay, right. So he gets the Imperial favor, and he is actually gonna have like a million guys still in play. All right, that's just why not? Fuck it. At some point, he's gonna have to run out of stuff, right? So I'm going to really look forward to my 1 bid next turn. Great. Fantastic. So what is that? 2 Cloud the Mines he's played. He's still got Shigendra out. Oh, Sumiko again. Fuck it, I'm just going to get Casada. What are my other options? No, let's get goddamn Casada with 3 goddamn Fate on him. There we are. That's a business purchase. Better hope we draw an attachment. Yep, right, here we are again at the stronghold. Just remembered, of course, that Casada can easily be bound. Oh no, they need an attachment as well. How many attachments are in his bin right now? Still no sign of the ancestral ones. So he's gonna put those on the little guy, no doubt. Lol. Yeah, I can see it here. All right, guys. So I didn't win, but you know, we can at least watch this video back and the whole 2 hours of it. How long has this been going on for? A fucking hour and 45 minutes. And that is before editing, but you know, whatever. I'm not looking forward to editing this one, guys. I may not actually. I may just wang the whole thing up. Okay, so I guess why I lost this game. Let's think about that. He got too far ahead too early on. I maybe misplayed the first turn. I got quite unlucky at points as well. You know, I'm not going to say it was the only factor. It wasn't. But, you know, losing the district to that Satoshi discard was awful. And then not having a rebuild for the next, you know, they still haven't drawn two of them. They're in those bottom 10 cards. Not having a rebuild all game was really unlucky. Not having the Stewards of Law early was a bit unlucky as well, with all those for shames. But, you know, that's the game sometimes. That is the game. Here it comes, finally coming to finish me off. Dear me. It's my pathetic defense. Oh no, right, it's political. Lol. I can't even. So I think he's just breaking this straight up. There we go. And he just does his stronghold. And he wins. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording for a minute. Well, and we'll analyze that game as soon as I've finished the recording. Sorry, as soon as I finish the post-game chat. Ooh. Well, okay, listeners at home. Sorry, viewers at home. Well done for getting through that or getting to the end of it. And if you skipped it just to get to this part, then you know, no hard feelings. Can't blame you. So that was. Keep in mind, I've watched this game. I've watched footage from this game now quite a lot during editing this video, and you know, re-watching it just to essentially critique my own sort of decisions and yeah, play. So considering that I've watched it a couple of times through now, I gotta say that was a masterclass in how not to play against Dragon. So as I said, the recording's a couple of days old now, so I've had a couple of days to reflect on this game. And really, you know, the issues started for me, I think, right at the start of the game. Just even in that first turn, there were some very, very suboptimal lines of play I decided to take. I kind of have this habit sometimes of getting tunnel vision and getting sort of like so focused or obsessed on one strategy that I just completely to fail because I just completely failed to see the leaves from the forest. Yeah, and get a bit stuck in just banging my head against one brick wall, when actually probably the more prudent and wise thing to be would be to go around the wall entirely. So yeah, let's look at this little list of mistakes. This isn't even finished as well. I actually stopped writing this after turn 3, which is when I feel the game really started to swing away from me. I mean, there was a lot I could do in those first 3 turns that I've sort of covered here, that would have helped me not lose the game in later turns. But yeah, I feel like any mistakes made after those first 3 turns, by that point, the fate of the game was sort of well and truly on track to not coming out favorably for me. Yeah, there were some issues of luck in that game. Milling for the Karada district and discarding it off a province that I put the Satoshi card on, and then not seeing like a rebuild in my top 20 cards. That really sucked. But you can't rely on luck, good luck or bad luck, to win your games. You've got to analyze the areas of play that you can change and you can improve on. So, yeah, let's have a little look at this list that I've made here, shall we? Okay, so mistake number 1 was not mulliganing the Duelist Training and the Katana in my opening hand. In retrospect, while I really like those cards for other matchups, well, I mean, maybe the Katana was okay to keep, but I don't think the Duelist Training has a huge amount of application in the Dragon matchup. We've probably got enough. I think Dragons struggle with for shame anyway, so we've probably got enough bow control in the form of that card. So we don't really need Duelist Training, which actually I'm gonna struggle to trigger because of some of their bigger, better military bodies at the higher end of their dynasty curve. That's kind of a minor mistake. It's not a huge one, but it would be better to have seen like a 1-cost conflict character like a steward or an ambusher. Would have been much better. My strategy for the first turn was completely wrong. I kind of got obsessed with the idea that I could use the Vanguard Warrior to poke with, despite the fact I had a dash military political character in my hand with Kova in the form of the rival. So I think my line of trying to provoke a defense from him turn 1 was correct. I did want him to defend, but ideally I wanted him to defend with Raitsugo and not the Chud. So the correct line of play there really would have been to drop the rival down with no fate on him, covert his Chud, whatever it was. I can't remember the name of the 1/1 dragon character that gives fate to glory itself or whatever. I should have coverted that character and forced Raitsugu to defend politically, as his dueling ability, doesn't work on the rival because he's got a dash for military. Once I defended with the rival, so once I'd attacked with the rival and found a province, I should have then defended his attack with the Vanguard Warrior. And I also should have gone Water Ring in that first conflict as well, because had I won with the rival, I can't exactly remember the rest of my hand, but I'm pretty sure there was a decent chance of it. I would have been able to use the Water Ring to actually bow his other character, which would have then enabled me to poke with a Vanguard Warrior, doing Earth, and potentially get a Keeper out. Which would have been a much better turn 1 than what I had. I would have revealed 2 provinces instead of just the 1. And I wouldn't really have been in any danger from Feast of Famine, and I could have saved the rival at the end of it with Vanguard Warrior. And I probably would have avoided the policy debate on rights when Raitsugo policy debated that Vanguard Warrior as well. Going on that turn, so I didn't do any of the stuff I just said I should have done. He then Raitsugo policy debated my Vanguard Warrior. I bid wrong there. I should have bid 5 because he was only 1 political strength higher than me. He ended up going with a hybrid as well, which I should have guessed because he's not gonna engage in a policy debate with a two-strength political guy to my one-strength political guy and then bid low. He's just not going to do that because that risks me bidding high and revealing his hand and discarding a card from his own policy debate. So I should have guessed that he was going to bid, four. I should have bid five basically, and just assumed that he would either have to bid five as well. In that case, no harm, no foul. Or he would have bid four and drawn the debate, and it would have not done anything. So that was, yeah, mistake number three. In turn two, I passed early, way too early. I should have bought that Yasuki. That Yasuki was active that turn as well, so it could have drawn me an extra card. I did like hoard some fate instead, but realistically, I feel like the Yasuki would have done more for me and given me a better board presence as well. I didn't need to purchase the duelist training on turn two. I could have spent that fate on reprieve. And I know there's always the risk of that getting let go, but if it gets let go, it gets let go. I mean, my reprieves are probably going to get let go in this matchup just because it's my best attachment, really. As it stands, I don't actually think he had a let go in hand at the time I wanted to play that reprieve, so it would have been safe to do that. And then we get to the real sort of crux of the match, which was that third turn. Yeah, so by turn three, I had sort of got it into my head that I had to play defensively in order to not lose. And that's the real kicker right there. Playing to not lose. It's, quite frankly, a really bad way of playing the game. Because you can stall, you can drag things out, you can make it a nuisance for your opponent. But if you're not being proactive and you're not forcing your opponent into using characters and resources to defend their own backline, then you're essentially doing what I did in that game and saying, hey, have you free range of the challenge phase? So I ended up buying the Envoy on turn three, and I didn't, for some reason, attack with him because I was concerned about him getting policy debated. Which was a perfectly valid concern because, as it turns out, he did have two policy debates, and later on in the turn, that Envoy did end up getting policy debated. But really, my hand wasn't amazing, and I should have just looked at that hand, looked at the Envoy, and just been like, you know what? Just sending this Envoy off on a zero-strength political attack, just to flip another province on his own, that would have been a really great move, turn three. At that point, even if I haven't flipped Feast of Famine, I've got two revealed provinces to work on cracking, and that's better than just having one. I mean, in the end, it wasn't the worst turn. I did end up managing a province break. So in terms of achieving objectives towards winning the game, it wasn't awful. But just I think what was really bad about that turn for me was just the way I was thinking, I was too afraid to commit. I was too afraid to explore. I was putting too much on defending and not putting enough pressure on him. Yeah, I can blame my draw, and it was kind of, suboptimal for that matchup, but realistically, I didn't do nearly enough in those first three turns to drain my opponent's resources, put pressure on him, and really worry him, So, yeah, by the end of turn three, that's when the game started to swing away from me. There were a couple of other small misplays on that turn, like forgetting to dupe Satoshi in the Dynasty after fetching his dupe with Satoshi. Forgetting to buy the Yasuki again when I had 3 for shame in hand and only 1 courtier on the board, especially as by that point he had a character Rukova in the form of Raitsugu. And Raitsugu could just choose to covert my 1 courtier, basically making for shame absolutely worthless, where if I had bought the Yasuki again, I would have been able to use it. So that was pretty massive in not Um, yeah, not buying what I needed in order to facilitate the control I needed to essentially stop that second break. Did he get the second break on turn three? I can't remember. Either way, he had a field day with my provinces. Um, and then even that ring I decided to go with, the fire ring, was actually even more. Um, well, I think the impact of that firing ended up being pretty low because, if I remember correctly, he just ended up court gamesing the Sumiko that I used it to dishonor. Um, yeah, so if I just bought the Yusuke and then firing as I did, at least that Yusuke would have, you know, been able to do for shaming. Um, yeah, so I incorrectly bid on my own policy, my offensive policy debate as well, because he was on like sixes and sevens for honor at that point, and he still needed to have honor available to bid high just in case I started bidding low. So he wasn't really in a position to bid four or five in that policy debate. Because if I recall correctly, I had a six to his three. So he would need to bid four to my one to tie and five to beat it. So yeah, I unnecessarily bid three there and gave him two honor, which I didn't need to do. I should have just kept bidding one and forced the honor pressure on him, and if he cancels it, then he cancels it, whatever. Again, even if he wins that, my policy debate, my hand was pretty crappy anyway, so yeah, no harm, no foul. And at that point, he's on like four honor, so that's another avenue to victory there. Yeah, obviously the huge one I've got as point 0.8 here was passing the first conflict on turn three. Should have poked political, should have poked of earth. Just get him to try and defend it at least, because on the off chance I don't run into a feast or famine, then I could put a fan on that Yasuki and sorry, on that envoy and threaten activating the huge bin full of keeper monks that I had. So yeah, you can see just from my notes here that the lines of play I decided to take and the strategies I utilized over the course of the first three turns, it's really set the pace for the rest of the game. Just basically spiraled into what was a losing position for me for the second half of that game. My board was about equal to his, but because I hadn't seen either of the danger provinces and I hadn't utilized my earlier turns to scout around and have a look at what he had for fear of hitting one of them. Yeah, I basically just put myself in a position where it was going to be incredibly difficult or just downright impossible for me to win. So yeah, hopefully that game wasn't as excruciating for you to watch as it was for me, and hopefully, even though I didn't come anywhere close to winning, it served as a somewhat painful lesson on how not to play. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and tune in again as I release more content. Cheers.